I'm racking my memory to remember what quest it was, but I believe it was somewhere down south here en route to Riften. Yes, there it is. Anselvund. It was ringing a bell. Yeah, I remember that now. We came to Mazulv, the dwarven city in the hills, and then we went down to Anselvund shortly after. Explore Anselvund and recover the dwarven battle axe. Well, to be perfectly frank with you, I'm not going all that way for a battle axe which I'll just end up selling anyway. If we happen to be in the vicinity, then maybe so, but I'm not going there as a matter of course. Anyway, so yes, a lovely piece there, courtesy of a glitch. The time is 11:14. We're making good progress. Last night we spent the night in the inn there, the Weilmar, whatever it was called, in Iverstead. Nothing really out of the ordinary happened. As the usual affair of having a bite to eat. It was salmon with boiled veg. Nothing majorly exciting. Elwynn had a bottle of wine that he'd looted on his travels. That went down rather nicely, as it always does. And then straight to bed. Because, well, Shroud Half Barrow was a rather large dungeon, and quite exhausting. So we got our beauty sleep, and up we rose. 6 AM sharp, out the doors, and ready for today's events. Isn't it nice, Brilliant? Look at her scouting, look at her just surveying the land. Brilina and I, we both enjoy a great view. Sometimes we should just stop off and just enjoy. Breathe in the morning air, feel the morning breeze on our faces, and enjoy the time we have together, because you never know when a nasty turn of events might do something nasty to you. Come on, let's go. Morning, sir, morning, top of the morning, excellent, marvellous. Oh, looks like Bernina wanted a bit of extra time to observe the beauty. It's always nice coming back here into this part of town. It brings back fond memories of my time when I first was learning the ropes. I saved the bunny. You see that nasty wolf was going to go and try and eat the bunny rabbit? Well, I was not having any of it. Go forth, bunny, be safe! And then an eagle swoops down and plucks it from the ground. Speaking of eagles, most people know that I live in Leeds, not a massive secret. Bustling city. What's Bellina doing? Why does she have her spell out? What are you doing? A frostbite spider here? How very strange. Just bear with me, folks. We take care of this little irk here. Oof. That's brilliant. Is how you take care of pesky spiders. Much more effective than a rolled up newspaper. So, yes, what was I saying? Every time oh yes, I live in Leeds, major city, and recently there's been sighted some red kites. Now that might not be strange, but it is to me. Red kites, birds of prey, usually fly around the countryside, surely. Not in the heart of the city. But yes, red kites circling flying about. Quite the sight as you can see the wings, they sort of glide. They don't flap about like little sparrows and, you know, the little birds that flap about. They just glide so elegantly. Almost like they're surveying the area. Is this the same rabbit that's followed me all the way from the wolf? Maybe I have myself a new companion here. Who needs a dog or somebody vicious that can swing a sword around when you can have a fluffy bunny by your side? Plenty of bees there. Make me shudder. And here we are. Back in Riverwood once again. It's like the old days. Delphine, I'm home. From one
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Ah, nice of you to meet me. How do? I love this little feature. Remind me to have it installed in my chambers in the college. I want my very own secret passage. Kind of an archmage doesn't have a secret passage in his chambers. An amateur, if you ask me.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
Thalmor Embassy, yes. It's a long time since I last left off the main quest. I should have refreshed my memory of what happened, but anyway, yes, apparently we're going to infiltrate the Thalmor Embassy. You aren't coming with me?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
Okay. So, what's the plan?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elwynn, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elwyn's secret files.
Elwynn?
I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it?
No.
While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elwyn's little party.
Little party,
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
What? Okie dokie. Yes, I've got questions. Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elwyn's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Right. Okay. Are you sure I can trust this Malborn fella?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you.
I'm not dangerous.
But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Okay. Right, well, I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn, then.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Elwynn staring into space.
What? Something you're still confused about?
And she picked up on it. Nothing. I'm just taking the time to gather my thoughts.
What? Something you're still confused about?
No, I said, leave me alone. Good grief. Can a man have a moment of silence? Just seeing if we can disenchant anything here. Not a chance. Right. Well, I believe there is a blacksmith outside. We might be able to sell some of our wares to him. But where exactly is this Malborn fella? Is he? Apparently, he's in a inn in Solitude. Well, it looks like the die is cast. I came to do the main quest to see where I was going to be propelled to next, and it appears I am being propelled to Solitude. I do have a couple of quests up in Solitude. I have the Statue of Meridia, where I need to return that ball thing. Let's have a look at the journal. Whilst I'm going far north as well, is there any pommels or hilts of Mehrunes razors near here? Yes, there is. No, there's not. It's Malborn. Let me get my bearings here. Let me see. Right. Ring of Pure Mixtures. That's all the way in Dawnstar. So if I don't believe we're going to go to Dawnstar, to be honest with you. So that's no use to us. The leader of all of the dead statue. No. The Brookers. Where's this? This is down south somewhere, near Morthal. So we're not going to do that. Just trying to figure out which quest we're near Solitude. Broken Ore Grotto. There you go. Broken Ore Grotto. That's near Solitude. We can do that quest. God knows where I got that. It was so long ago. But apparently, we need to kill a bandit. No, we don't need to find a moon amulet. Stony Creek Cave. That's all the way down there. It's a bit too far away. So Broken Ore Grotto. We could even join the Imperial Legion if we so required in Solitude, couldn't we? If the mood took us. Sure, the mood won't be taking us, but you never know. Of course, there's Foral to release from Thalma custody. That's a little bit further north, but it's still in the same sort of area. So we got that quest from Whiterun, from that poor old lady, so long ago. I'm sure she'll be pleased to have her son back after how many months that we've neglected to carry out that quest. So that's 2 quests. Galder Legend. Where exactly is this? Investigate the Galder Legend. That is in Folgunther, and that is near there too. So it's all coming together nicely. Forbidden Legend, Thorald from Custody, Broken Ore Grotto, all of these. And of course Meridia's Beacon. Meridia's Beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I just need to double check one thing here. What am I doing? Wrong quest. One quest. Pieces of the past. There we go. Just one in Dawnstar there. Ah, there's one here. The hilt is near Morthal. And there's one down south. Quite a way away. Okay. So, Solitude is our next port of call. For questing, for the main quest itself, and then after we've done all of that, of course, for exploration. The excitement is tangible. Verena, we're going to a new part of town. Come on. Fastest way to Solitude? Come on. Fastest way to Solitude is to head to Whiterun and then hitch a carriage. I do normally like to walk to these places for the very first time to experience the trek into the town, but it's just appears to be absolutely miles away from where we are. Absolutely miles. I mean, I did walk all the way to Markarth, of course, so it shouldn't be a massive hindrance, but it actually is really far. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the carriage from Whiterun to Solitude, and then once we get to Solitude we'll find the nearest inn and then hunker down. An episode of exploration, an episode of walking, going from place to place, but that's the nature of the beast. Some episodes are wrought with excitement and dungeon delving, and some episodes are slightly slower paced. Of course, if we get to Solitude and it's in a reasonable hour, we can maybe take a look around the town itself, explore the ins and outs of the city.